Hey guys, me host SuperSorrell, thank you very much for tuning in. So today we're gonna go toy hunting and I'm gonna take you guys along for the ride. So let's jump straight in and go toy hunting. Stick around to the end of today's video to see the haul. Let's do this! hunting, and comic books all in one day. We had a good run out today. We got a bit of everything to look through on the channel today, guys. I'm really excited. So we've got my comic books to look through that I got from Wakefield Comics 616, my go-to place for comic books here in West Yorkshire. We've also got a bunch of brand new mystery bags to look through to see which ones we're going to be most excited about on the channel. We've got some pop vinyl fun, we've got some Funko fun, we've even got some action figures and some Lego. So let's start at the top. We'll push all these to one side a little bit. We're going to start with this little pile over here. We'll do the comics at the end. In fact, no, we'll do comics first. So yeah, I went away to Wakefield Comics, and I wanted to grab myself. I had a comic put aside from this week. Most of the comics I collect came out last week, but there is one that came out this week that I really wanted to get my hands on, which was Bloodline, the daughter of Blade, the daughter of Blade. I had to grab that one, so I went in and grabbed that. I also picked up, while I was there, the Return of the Jedi 40th Anniversary Ewoks #1. I think these are one-shots because there doesn't seem to be like a continuation of the series. I think these are just, and they're quite thick comics, so I think these are one-shots. So we've got Ewoks, and we've also got Jabba's Palace. And they're on the back of the comics, they are advertising Star Wars Yoda going toe-to-toe with Grievous. So I'm looking forward to that. Then I picked up the remaining of the Midnight Suns comic that I was missing from my collection. So I've got 3, 4, and 5. I'm still trying to find 2. He's going to try and get the hold of that for me. But yeah, because I already got issue 1, and then I missed the rest of the series. So here's 3, 4, and 5. Got Magic on the front of that one with Ghost Rider. We've got Blade. I like Blade in his new black and red, by the way. Very cool. And there's Magic up there with the horns and stuff. And then Wolverine in the black and red as well. Do you know what? I'd love that Wolverine as well to have on display for a Midnight Suns collection. And then Midnight Suns again there. Very awesome. But not only did I get that, I got a couple of graphic novels this time. I got a couple of new books to try out. As you guys know, I don't always go for Marvel and DC and stuff. I do branch out into other comics. So I've gone for, because you guys know I love a bit of Archie as well. I love a bit of Archie comics. So I got Sabrina the Teenage Witch. This is the scary, I don't want to say scary, but like the comics are very different to the TV series. The comics are all about the supernatural, the paranormal, and like the demons and stuff coming after Riverdale or Greendale, where she's from. And yeah, it's just a lot more mysticism and stuff like that in this one. And the artwork in this is nice. It's by the people that did some of the X-Men comics. So there's some great artists on here. Who is it? It's Kelly Thompson, who did the Uncanny X-Men, and Veronica Fish and Andy Fish, who did Spider-Woman. So I got that. I got Count Crowley. So this is an amateur midnight monster hunter. So she's a monster hunter, and yeah, it just sounded fun. Something I've never heard of this book before. I've never heard of this series, but all I need to know is that she's a monster hunter, and she's hunting wolves, demons, and vampires and zombies. So sounds a lot of fun. And then this was right in my wheelhouse. I've never heard of Ever After, by the way. Boom Studios apparently do a series of books called Ever After. This is Alice Ever After, and it's set in the future of Alice in Wonderland. So it's when Alice, it says like Alice first visited Wonderland as a child, but now as an adult, her only escape from the cold, strange reality of Victorian London. But in order to return, Alice needs something stronger than mushrooms, and it's getting harder to feed her growing addiction while living with her disapproving father and sister. When Alice commits herself to the Sacred Heart Hospital for the unwell, she thinks she's solved her problems with a new home and a steady stream of the pills she needs to visit the Mad Hatter, Cheshire Cat, and all her friends. But this asylum is no refuge. What horrors await her in the bowels of this twisted place? And will Alice ultimately choose to escape her family and childhood trauma by staying in Wonderland forever? Or will she find the courage to face her demons in the real world? Return to Wonderland in this dark sequel. So this sounds like a cross between like the fairy tale version and like the Alice McGee games. Very similar sort of thing. Like Alice is now older and she's having to deal with going back to Wonderland as an adult But look at the artwork, it's just so beautiful. It's like it was done by the original artist who did the book, so everything's a bit mental. It looks awesome. So those were my comic picks for this week, my graphic novels. Definitely going to be looking up Boom Studios though if they do more comics like that, like Fables, and I love the Fables books. And there's another book series called Grimm. I've read that before. They're quite good. But yeah, Boom Studios are doing like remakes and sequels to classics. Then I'll definitely be looking at that. Then we went to The Works. The Works is a shop here in the UK that stocks a little bit of all sorts, really. But recently, The Works have started stocking a load of blind bags for kids. You know, like mystery minis and stuff. So I picked up a bunch of these Disney 100 nano metal minifigs. I thought these would be perfect for a bunch of shorts. I thought I could open like 5 of them on a main video here on the channel, and then do the rest of them as miniatures. As like a mini series, like doing the shorts and stuff. So I enjoy that. It's a lot of fun, and I'm hopefully going to try and collect all of them. There's 10 in the first collection. Obviously, as you know, there's going to be 10 lines of 10 basically. That's how it seems to be going with the Disney 100 series. So I picked up 10 of these blind bags at £2.50 each. So I got a nice steady 20 quid worth. Then we went to Smith's. And at Smith's Toys, I picked up the brand new Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3 Baby Rocket Raccoon. I had to do it. And I found out earlier today that they're doing Cosmo as well. So I'm going to have to try and find the Cosmo Pop as well to go with him. But yes, I got the Baby Rocket Raccoon. Couldn't resist getting a Baby Rocket Raccoon. I've got the regular one, but you just know damn well they're going to re-release that on the Flocked, aren't they? So stay tuned, and I'll do a little unboxing of that as a short video on the channel. Speaking of shorts, I did also I got some more mystery minis this month. We got some Funkos from the new Groot set. So this is I Am Groot, and it's basically a bunch of baby Groots doing different things from that little television series that they put on Disney Plus. And there is a flocked variant in here as well of the Tree Groot. But yeah, these look cute. These were £5 each in Smith's. So I've picked up 3. And for the first time in about a good few years, we're going to be returning to the world of Five Nights at Freddy's. As I've finally been able to get my hands on these Five Nights at Freddy's vinyls. These are based on the new Five Nights at Freddy's series. You can buy the action figures in Smith's as well, and they look dead cutesy at the minute, but I do like the way they look. I was very tempted to get the figures the other day, but I didn't. But I got these mystery minis instead. So stick around on the channel, and we'll see what we pull on these. Again, I'll probably do these as shorts, I think. So you've seen what's going to be coming up as shorts on the channel. All that stuff will be shorts. Let's see what's coming up as main channel videos. We've got 3 awesome new items here. We have, first of all, the well, he's not brand new, but he's new to me. I managed to finally get him on Amazon.co.uk for a reasonable price at £20 rather than 30, so I had to jump on it when it was at that price. And I got myself the prototype armor Boba Fett. I recently picked up the Boba Fett in disguise from Hasbro Pulse. So I've got an all black Boba Fett, and now I've got an all white Boba Fett. So I think that'll be cool to do some contrast photos between the two. But yeah, this is Boba Fett in his prototype armor. Had to grab him. It's too iconic of a figure not to get. So yeah, had to get him. Plus, I've got my Mandalorian shelf, and it's a different coloured Mandalorian to go with them. I know it's basically Boba Fett, but when he's in different coloured armour, I like them to... They all look different on the picture, and it looks awesome. I got this Lego set for the family. If you know the joke, you know the joke. It's the Fast and the Furious, and it's the Dom Toretto's Dodge. So I had to pick this up. Apparently it comes with a Dominic Toretto minifigure as well in here. So I had to get it. It's got a little Toretto minifigure in it. Yeah, so this is the Fast and Furious 1970 Dodge Charger RT. So very happy to have that. I can't wait to give this a build. I'll probably do a little video and speed build on the channel later on. And then we finally got our hands on another accessory set. We got the Frankenstein one. Hopefully in a couple of days we should be getting a little Dracula drop as well of a couple of Dracula products. to go with them. But yes, for now, we've got the Frankenstein accessory set. I've got the Mummy set the other day. So we're cooking on gas with Universal Monsters. We've caught up. We've got most of the line now. So I'm a happy boy. Includes lab table, torch, bandage, monster head, table sheet, and backdrop. Frankenstein's monster figure sold separately, but don't worry, I have 2 of those already in my collection. So, very happy to have this. Because, by the way, just to give you guys a little tip, a little tippy tip, because tippy tips are fun. You don't need to, because like everyone wants this, like everyone wants to use that new bandaged up head, right? But you don't want to, because like the Frankenstein so far, the black and white one's cool, the colour one's cool. Which one are you going to sacrifice to put on here with the covered face? Well, NECA recently released the glow-in-the-dark variants of the Mummy, the Wolfman, and Frankenstein. I picked up the glow-in-the-dark Frankenstein because he's only £20 to pick up here in the UK. It's quite cheap. It comes on a big card back. And I picked that one up, and I wasn't a fan of the face of it because the face has like weird black rings around his eyes that glow in the dark, and it looked odd. But it's still the NECA figure. So I'm just going to pop the head off that one and pop this head, the bandaged head, on that figure, and then put that laying down on the thing, and his arms and stuff will glow. So it looks like he's been electrocuted. So yeah, just a little tippy tip. I thought that was cool. But anyway, stay tuned to the channel, guys. Clearly, we've got a lot of awesome stuff coming up, and we've clearly got more on the way. As I just said, the Dracula drop should be with us next week, so stay tuned for that. But guys, thank you very much for watching. Let me know in the comments what you're most excited to see, and I'll see you guys in the next video. But until then, may the Force be with you.